I bring great news, my friend. Naboru won peace too, and now it's official. Here is an invitation to peace talks. They want to meet by the bridge. It's rather symbolic, isn't it?
Indeed. Thank you, my friend. Let me gather a few trustworthy Firkins. Then we will go and hope for the best. Will you join us?
Yes, absolutely. Extra protection for you, extra time with my furry friends for me.
You just love the air here.
What?
Fresh air, the smell. It's so much better than in the ship.
Memories coming back?
Nothing of any use. Just the stench we had to live in. It's great to be able to breathe freely for a change.
Sure.
And I wanted to say, I probably misjudged you. So, actually, what I mean to say is, I want to apologize. Sorry, now I'm just blabbering.
I like it when you blabber. It makes the world feel normal for a change. And actually, no need to apologize. I just couldn't watch this war. It was a last-minute change of heart. I really thought the Naboru would bring order and stability, so it's actually me who should apologize.
Apology accepted then.
Same here. Well, let's get back to work. There is still so much to do.
I know. I just need to enjoy the air for a bit longer.
I feel you.
This is nice. But I know you need to get going. They're waiting for you at the foot of the citadel. Please, get us that peace. I don't want to rush you, but what you're doing for my ratties is so sweet. Don't keep them hanging.
Yeah, doing my best.
Thank you.
So nervous. How do you feel, our trusted emissary?
A lot of anticipation, that's for sure. This piece is a big thing.
Breathe in, breathe out. Let's begin. So, what Naboru propose?
Your Majesty, the Ratkins are here, ready to negotiate. They want peace as much as the Naboru do. They have chosen me as their emissary, so things should go smoothly.
Thank you, Silver. This brings much-needed hope.
I hope you have something good for me. The Ratkins want peace, but also respect.
We are aware of that. Yet we must also make them understand that our hands are tied. We can't propose abrupt changes.
Meaning?
We can't simply dispense of our Ratkin labor overnight. Both our industry and agriculture rely on it heavily.
What do you propose then?
We will grant Ratkins all common civil rights and set them free. We need their work in return. For fair pay, of course. We shall also introduce a new set of specific laws, rat codes, that will codify our relationship.
I would maybe suggest tweaking that name a little. They are not too fond of being called rats.
So be it. Ratkin codes, then. We will disclose them in greater detail later.
Right, so what should I tell them?
That we are willing to pay 2 gold pieces per day to labourers and 3 gold pieces to their foremen and qualified workers.
I'll do that. Probably won't go into too much detail with those Ratkin codes. It's too hazy at this point.
Affirmative. Let's agree on the numbers first.
I did it.
Yes? What a joy. Those years of suffering, beating, and lashes undone in one day. Thank you, warmest friend.
Don't want to ruin your freedom rush, but there are a few strings attached. You know how Naboru are.
Yes. Tell me.
Her Majesty says you are indispensable to both society and economics.
Marvius knows we are. We do all the work.
She realizes that and wants to give you a fair wage for all your hard work and expertise. Every Firkin would get 2 gold pieces per day. Foremen and qualified workers, 3 gold pieces.
We can't let Naboru pay our kin directly. I'm sure they would rob them. All money should go to clan. We will distribute them.
Are you sure that's the freedom Firkins wanted?
Trust me. I know our kin. Also, we won't tell them. Honestly, they are not ready for this. Money would corrupt them. Gambling, firewater, sugar. Believe me, wouldn't be good.
Fine, I'll trust you on this.
We will get there. But for education, clan needs more money. Del Naboru, we want 1 gold piece more for everybody.
Sure, education is important.
And freedom. Most of all, we want no more beating and 1 day per week free.
She said something about making a special set of laws. I'm pretty sure that would include no beating. I'll double check though.
Please do. Thank you again.
What news do you bring? Do we have our piece?
Well, it's not desperate. They basically want 1 more gold piece for everybody. For education. Oh, and also the wages shouldn't be paid directly, but given to their clan's treasury instead. They say they will redistribute the wealth themselves.
So the ordinary Ratkin will be enslaved by the capital now? We have doubts about that system, but if they wish it so...
Their last conditions were no more lashings and 1 free day per week.
Well, we will give them that extra gold piece, but only after a trial period of 6 months. They must prove they deserve it.
That might be a bitter pill to swallow. I'll try to sugar it up a bit. And the lashing?
If they follow our laws, lashing is, of course, out of the question. As for the free day, 1 per 2 weeks should suffice. Many Noboru are deprived of this privilege completely.
You drive a hard bargain, Your Majesty.
I have to think of my people as well.
I think we are almost there, my friend. Her Majesty just needs guarantees.
Guarantees?
This war has cost the Noboru a lot of money and resources. Still, they understand they need you to rebuild. They are willing to pay what you ask for, but only to those who deserve it.
Meaning?
Trial period of 6 months. If Firkins work well, they will raise the pay like you wanted.
What is well? To death? As they always want us to?
I'm sure they will be reasonable. They agreed to no beating. Same laws there for you and Noboru.
So we also get free day?
Yes, 1 in 2 weeks. To be fair, some Noboru don't get any. Capitalism can be a real bitch, I guess.
I see. Then tell her we agree. If they leave our mothers and Volcano alone.
I don't see that as a problem. They have 1 last condition.
Oh?
No worries, it's fairly reasonable. They just want all Noboru to stay away from the volcano and their mothers. Sure, there was a decent bit of diplomacy involved, but I have made them understand the situation.
You are right. We can agree to that easily.
Then you have a deal.
Thank you. We are glad we have chosen you for this rather delicate task.
Her Majesty Hadriana the Peacemaker. Sounds pretty good, I would say.
We do it for our people. We will ask our legal officers to prepare the corresponding documents shortly.
Sure.
Let us seal this agreement by handshake. Then we shall announce it so the whole of Wardinia can rejoice and blossom.
Little poetic today, aren't we? But you deserve it.
Let us join hands, and together we will build a better future for everyone.
Yes, I agree.
We are impressed. You, an alien, have helped to bring peace to our planet.
Well, fresh look and all that.
You have our highest gratitude. Yet before we let you take your justifiable rest, one last issue needs to be addressed.
just when I was thinking I could retire and buy a garden or something.
We are sorry, but your green thumbs will have to wait. We still wish to get to the bottom of things.
You mean this empire hasn't hit rock bottom yet? I was hoping it was only up from here.
Enough of your impertinences. We ask for your help.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
We believe there is something more to this war. It was too fierce, too unexpected, too abrupt. Somebody must have orchestrated it. We know Regulus took part in it. But he is too dim-witted to arrange such a complex scheme.
I agree there.
There must be someone else. We need you to find that warmonger. His sole existence is a threat to peace.
Sure, I'll rattle Regulus's cage, see if he has something to say about that.
Cheers.
I must say that I find your visits rather unpleasant. Could you just kindly piss off forever?
I will never grow weary of this sight.
Very funny. Run back to your queen like the good lapdog you are.
Actually, it's Her Majesty who sends me here.
Of course. You are now tied to her apron strings, hoping to get under it, right?
As much as you were skirting around your meticulous plans.
Oh, so you would like to have all my schemes explained now. Why would I do that?
Honestly, I have no idea. In the movies, it happens all the time. Maybe the villains have too much time on their hands and just need to brag about their brilliance.
Sorry, not my case.
I second that. Stop annoying our rightful ruler, Silver. If anyone, you should inquire of Ilvar about his trigger-happy rat general.
Ilvar?
Is there anything at all you just won't mess up completely? Wouldn't you also like to make Silver a list of names and addresses?
Just trying to help, my lord.
As you see, if one is surrounded by complete idiots, one doesn't even have to brag about anything.
Well, thank you both. You've been most helpful.
And you have been most annoying, as always.
Let us express our gratitude once more, Silver. You have helped both our nation and us personally by exposing Gracchus.
It was a pleasure, Your Majesty. Literally. I hate the guy.
We had this ancient weapon ready for him as a wedding gift. We believe you should have it instead. You have saved us a lot of pain.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll treasure it. It took some effort, but Regulus claims that Ilvar is responsible for the war. Should I bring him in for questioning?
Yes, absolutely. We never trusted that alien. He is all smiles and politeness, but his services and goods always came at too high a cost.
I'll go and fetch him then.
He might fight back. You shouldn't go alone. Take Cyrus with you. He will be thrilled. We presume he is celebrating with the rest of the troops in our tavern.
I'll be more than happy to pick him up there, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I would like to accompany Silver. Could I be excused now?
Of course. We don't require anything else from you at the moment. And your presence would surely make this punitive expedition more potent. Now, off you go. Both of you. And return with that traitor.
Yes, Your Majesty. Of course. Silver, are you ready to go?
Indeed I am. Thank you for joining me, Brian. I could easily handle Ilvar alone, but...
Actually, no doubts there. I was thinking about going to make amends with Petra instead.
Really? What's the point? I mean, she hates your guts.
That's exactly the point. If what you said about the ship and that Ada is true, well, we might need her. And if it's good for the mission, I'm willing to admit that there were mistakes made.
That's big of you. I guess there's no harm in trying, apart from her clawing your eyes out or something.
I really hope she'll be more reasonable now, since you've arranged that unreasonable peace. So, willing to take that risk.
Respect.
Well, I'll go to the volcano and see if I can find her.
Let's meet at the ship.
Perfect. Best of luck.
Yeah, I think luck's all that's been carrying the day. Her Majesty sends me. Urgent orders.
Listening.
We have to apprehend Ilvar.
Perfect. I always knew he was up to something. What was it exactly, if I may ask?
He orchestrated this whole war.
What a capital offense. I would have thought forgery, money laundering, or tax evasion. So what can I do for you, my friend?
Take a few good men and meet me in front of his house. I'll get him out, and then we'll escort him to Her Majesty.
Sure thing. Hey, nobody touches the beer tap while I'm gone. Guardsmen, attention. We've got some work to do. Ah! Hey, nobody touches the beer tap while I'm gone. Guardsmen, attention. We've got some work to do. Put on your best armor. Sharpen your sword, and let's teach those beasts what fear is. ready to back you up. Go in, talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
Haven't killed many rats lately. I missed the action. I hope he puts up a fight and we roast that pig.
Welcome, our never-ending friend. You bring unexpected company.
Well, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. We're here to arrest you.
My wig and whiskers, how they do grow up fast. Gentlemen, I am sorry to inform you that I have prior engagements I need to attend to. Rain check?
I'm happy I didn't miss that one. Maybe even more fun than the rats. How come you're such a fun magnet?
I wish I knew.
But he escaped, right?
Yeah, we haven't really caught him by surprise.
Well, at least we get to fight him twice. Oh, the thrill of the hunt. Where is he?
He didn't exactly leave his calling card, but I would say at the temple.
Let's go then. Do you want to share the pleasure?
What?
Shall I bring my men with us? Will there be enough of those beasts for everyone?
Deal. Let's go.
Guardsmen, attention! We've got some work to do. At last, join our merry company. This used to be our sacred place, a place of rest and burial. We weren't here for too long.
Well, let's clean it then.
Yes, Master. I will prepare your entire broken army to fight.
Men, ram the door on my mark. Now!
Heave-ho!
Well, that would be it. We can go now and kick some mutated ass.
I see you have brought pretty much the whole army with you.
It sort of happened. I told my friends, they told their friends, and here we are, eager to break necks.
I value your help, Cyrus, but you have lost far too many men already. Let me do the dying now.
Damn. We just came all the way up here. But yeah, I guess you're right. I wish I was immortal. You get all the action. We'll just wait here and do our iddly-diddly in case you need some backup.
Thank you.
Captain's log 103-093-0717. Status: defeated. Cryo system still barely working. No chance of waking the crew up. So I should get used to the idea I might be writing this for you, Brian, or Petra, Jason, and Marco. Well, this is your captain speaking. If you're reading this, I'm dead. But you have made it. I don't know what date it is today, nor what you had to go through. But I know one thing. I had faith in you, and you've made me proud. All of you. Except for Marco. You're still an asshole. Not just pulling your leg, man. Your mopping skills are vital for the mission. Anyway, I'm sorry I wasn't able to wake you up myself. And believe me, I have tried. And failed. And tried some more. I at least did my best to give you as much advantage as possible. I wrote this log, and in case my notepad dies, did a backup of separate notes in the terminals. Sloppy, but works. I've tweaked the force field, so it now makes you immortal almost everywhere. And I set up these terminals so you can get holographic reinforcement if you need it. And believe me, you will need it. You are far from being in the clear. So, quick briefing, story so far. After we landed on Wardinia, the Naboru was supposed to use the cradle for terraforming. But they misused it instead to create sentient beings, Ratkins, and who knows what else. Our terraforming crew died in an explosion when trying to get the cradle back. The explosion woke up the ship's defense AI, and she woke me up right after. I got the cradle back from the Naboru, but when I reached the ship, well, Aida went full crazy. I really don't know why. Something must have happened. I tried to shut her off, but only managed to get your cryogenic units out, with no means to wake you up. Aida almost killed me back then. Fully focused on the mission, whatever the collateral is. You know how we joked she might replace us all one day? Well, that was the day. If I'm dead, she is probably still around. And if she has the means of getting in touch with you, she will probably try to trick you into getting her the cradle. Don't believe her. I'm sure once you give it to her, she will kill you without mercy and leave. Instead, you need to put the cradle in the container to stop her. I mean the official one, at the cradle chamber on the ship. That should deactivate Ida, since she won't be needed anymore, and let you take control of the ship once again. But I might be getting ahead of myself. You need to get the cradle first. As you probably know already from the rest of my notes, it's well hidden in the hollow statues. The core is in the monastery on the island, and the shell at the top of the Naboru citadel. So I certainly hope they woke you up in peaceful times. But that tension between Naboru and Firkins couldn't have lasted long. I did what I could to even out their chances. So I presume they have settled things now, and you will just have to identify the local leaders. Find out who has access to the statues, get the cradle, and carry on with the mission. Godspeed. Over. To be clear, I am just leaving to try and persuade Aida to let us leave. All together, so I would be able to find a functional cryogenic unit and wake you up. I'm taking the holocron deactivator with me. If I die there, it might in fact be the safest hiding place. If I come back, we'll leave this place. If I don't, well, somebody will find you, sooner or later. I did hide you well here, and the systems should be fully self-sustainable now. Anyway, I'll be back. No need to get all sentimental. Love you guys.
not me. I want to live.
Well, the only thing that can stop you from living are the doubts you carry in your mind.
Last one. Silver, is that you?
My name is actually Jason, but yes, it's me.
I would never have expected to be relieved to hear your voice. I thought they were coming for me, to feed me to that monster. I presume you are here to liberate me? And the others?
I don't understand why they would keep a monster in this place. And I thought Bufus had awful taste in pets.
They were using it.
To spin threads?
To create slaves. Have you never noticed?
Honestly, I didn't really take the time to admire their beauty, and I thought the Naboru were the only slavers around.
All those monsters. They used to be Naboru. Or Ratkins. They have broken them. That monster, such an unspeakably vile creature, turning sentient beings into mindless slaves.
Slavery with a human face. At least it spares them the humiliation.
That is an awful thing to say.
Yeah, because it's true. How about our usual some questions first? Or just a reason not to let you rot here?
Please. I was not aware of the full extent of their evil.
Yeah, that's the problem with evil. Even a little grows like hell.
You have to understand. He promised to take us with him.
I am actually trying to understand. So, who, whom, where?
Ilvar. He approached us. Me and Livel. He postulated he will have a ship, so we could leave Wardinia. I should have known it was too perfect to be true.
Why would you want to leave? You were the patriarch here.
Patriarch who failed at his promise. We are not allowed to mate.
So, you and Livel?
Yes. Octavia, our female offspring. We had to hide her in the mines.
That actually explains a lot. I wasn't really sure. So, you have a baby girl.
Had. She is dead. Terminated by Ratkins. At least that's what Livel claimed. Yet her story was factually inconsistent, and I'm not sure anymore what is what in this dreadful dream.
Sorry for your loss.
Losses. Livel expired here by my side. I'm thankful for the last few moments we had together. Livel and me.
Sorry again. How did she get here anyway?
Ilvar brought her. She was severely mentally disordered. He thought that incarcerating us together would break me. It only made me stronger. While she was here, now she's gone. And I'm too weak to live.
And yet scared of death.
Yes. The flesh is weak. I have no purpose.
If you feel like redeeming yourself, maybe you could help me save the others from this shithole. Sounds like a good purpose to me.
Yes. Yes, you are right. And very blunt. But I know I deserve that. I can't help you fight the monster. But I can assist with freeing the remaining prisoners.
Happy to hear that. We might turn you into a decent, unhuman being after all. Just over the bridge, you said? The monster?
Yes, it is huge. Be cautious.
Silver, please hasten. I'm afraid they might send me to be devoured by that unholy monster any minute.
Just over the bridge, you said? The monster?
Yes, it is huge. Be cautious. Silver, please. I'm afraid they might send me to be devoured. Thank you for unfettering me. Now slay the monster so we can release the others as well.
Back to giving orders, I see.
I didn't mean to be disrespectful. We need to act fast, though.
Yeah, sure. Where is that thing?
They keep it just over the lowest bridge. Be careful. It is.
Yeah, it can devour me many times.
Oh.